Roxy Theater opened its doors on February 1st in 1921. It was originally called the Lyric Theater, and its founder was Harry Hartman. The theater was designed to allow a large number of seats as well as a grand stage for performers. After the Depression, Harry was forced to sell the theater to Clark and Greenberg Theaters of Philadelphia in 1933. This company did extensive renovations on the theater, and it was reopened in the summer under the new name of the Roxy. In the early 1960s and late 1980s, the theater again changed hands. The owner now is Richard Wolfe of A&W. Wolfe renovated the Roxy just as the former owners had, and it became the theater we now know and love today. Originally, the theater not only showed films but also had live entertainment such as theater productions, local performers, and musicians. Famous singers such as Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen, Bobby Vinton, John Belushi, Blood, Sweat and Tears, Fabian, Kiss, and AC/DC, along with many others, have performed on its stage. Many of these acts were sponsored by WSAN Radio. The theater today mostly shows movies, although from time to time live acts still take place.
Hi, my name is Ed Stern. This is my wife Linda, and we're here to talk with my niece Marissa about the Roxy Theater and our experiences at the Roxy back in the early 70s. What we can remember, that is. So I'll talk a little bit about it, and then my wife Linda will chime in when she feels it's necessary. One of the first concerts Linda and I saw there was Billy Joel, and I'm going to guess 73. I'm not quite sure of the date. But it was less than $5 for the ticket, and at the time, nobody in the Lehigh Valley knew who Billy Joel was. And it was a great concert. It certainly was priced right, and we were probably one of the first people to see Billy Joel in the Lehigh Valley or anywhere else. I don't know what Linda remembers about the concert.
Well, he was just starting out at that time, and I remember some of the songs he sang, Captain Jack and a couple of the other songs that he did, and some of his first songs. And we were impressed at the time that he did a very good job, and that, but we had no idea what he was going to become after that. And that was just him at a piano singing.
One of the other concerts we saw there, and I'm not sure anybody in the audience would remember them, would be the Tubes. And I know Marissa's going to look into that and tell me all about their lengthy career. I don't know if they made more than one album, but they weren't long-lived. They weren't around too long. Do you have any others that we saw there?
Well, later on, like in the 90s, I believe, we saw Leon Redbone.
But yeah, that was one of the other concerts we saw there. And I know there were a host of others that were there that we missed.
We remember when it was run down and not looking very good, and the owner that has it now fixed it up, and it looks beautiful, and we're so glad to have it in the Lehigh Valley.
In the 1920s, movies were still silent, so at the Roxy, generally an organ was played to set the mood. The organ was operated either by a musician or an individual who would use different paper rolls such as heavy music, marches, or gallops to add effect. The organ at the Roxy is a 7-rank Wurlitzer pipe organ. The Roxy charges $3 as admission even today, and will show a different movie or two about every week or so. Every day they have 2 showings besides Tuesday and Thursday when they only have one at 7. The Roxy is done in an Art Deco style. This style makes moviegoers feel as if they have taken a step back in time. The lobby itself features old movie posters and a charming concession stand. The auditorium is a beautiful, spacious room with plush, comfortable seats and a large screen. The lights on the wall of the theater are actually tricolor, 3-tiered, and made out of milk glass. The top tier is amber, the middle red, and the bottom blue. From the ceiling to the wallpaper to the lights, no detail has been left wanting. The Roxy Theater attendants actually even still wear the traditional uniforms. All in all, the Roxy is a historic landmark in the town of Northampton and will always remain so.